right, 4:34, and I want to thank Bruce Bedrick for holding and hanging in there. Bruce, you're still with us, my friend.
I'm still with you.
Hey, listen, I got to tell you something. I don't agree on the whole issue, but I'm absolutely intrigued with this part of the process. I mean, it's law. It's going to happen on October 1st. You've straightened out a lot of misconceptions in one shot, and I'm glad you called in, because the perception certainly by the Current is that these are vending machines, and the article reads that we think they're going to be on every street corner. But it's so much different than that, as you've just outlined.
Correct.
And be honest with you, I suspect you're going to come back to the state between now and October. And if you do, I'd love to have you come in studio.
I absolutely will. And thank you for the opportunity for allowing me to clarify. And I want to say this: this is about patients. The medical marijuana law here in Connecticut is about patients first. The ravages of chronic disease are not about individuals; they're about families, and they take major tolls. The opportunity for patients to now have access to medicine where they've never had it before, or if they've had it, we're in fear of prosecution, is a godsend. And with that in mind, I'm a doctor first, and it's about education, it's about healing. And at the same time, I am here to educate, I am here to help, and I want to be used as a resource. So if I can absolutely help you, help the state, help law enforcement, help people understand how to create the best system possible for everybody involved, then, and make a living doing it, then I've done my job.
Well, I come from a family of chiropractors, so my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, so I've been well indoctrinated in the holistic approach and some of the work that you talk about. And I will let you make a run for your plane. It is very intriguing. I think there's, 17 states now that are in the process of some type of legalization. So it's an issue that's going to be with us, and there's going to be probably a learning path from other states, and I think that's what we'll take advantage of. Bruce Bedrick, safe travels to California, and please let us know. We'd love to have you in studio. I think it's intriguing.
Hello, I'm Joel Johnson, certified financial planner.
423 WTIC. All right, got a rhyme in there. You're tuned in with John Rowland, and I would like to welcome our guest, who I know is about to jump on a plane in a couple of minutes. So, Bruce Bedrick, I certainly appreciate taking time. I know you're headed back to California, and you are a chiropractor and a holistic health advocate, and also a businessman.
That is correct, Governor. I want to thank you very much for allowing me to come on and have a nice, honest discussion with you today. So,
you guys are in 6 states and Canada with I was describing to our audience I guess vending machine is the appropriate line to be used for dispensing of medical marijuana.
Actually, that is not the appropriate. In fact, I'd like to make a point of clarification, if
I
may.
Please. Dispensing machine.
There has been some misunderstanding and some miscommunication on behalf of the media. Nothing personal, Governor, to you, but it's been a very busy week, and there has been a misunderstanding that this is a vending machine that will be out on the street, and it couldn't be further from the truth. What this is called the MedBox. It is a patented medicine dispensing system that is used for inventory control and management, and especially in Connecticut, these machines, this control system, will be placed inside of dispensaries that is behind the counter, so that the pharmacist or the technician will be essentially operating the machine to dispense the medicine through to the patient.
So, Bruce, it's not for the patient to approach.
Correct.
Because there's in the story, I find it hard to believe the Hartford Current would get this wrong. I mean, I've been around for 30 years. They've never gotten anything wrong. It gives the impression that you walk up to the machine, you have to put your card in, you put your fingerprint in, and out pops marijuana.
The misunderstanding is that in some states who are not going to be as well regulated as Connecticut is,
they allow that.
Such as California, they allow that. So we have many different models and many different products. Our patent and our product line is diverse, and versions of all of these same products can be used in doctors' offices, pharmacies, hospitals, and so forth for the dispensing of all prescription pharmaceuticals, not just medical marijuana.
So do you do the California dispensing?
We don't do any dispensing. We have, if you're asking about, from the corporate perspective,
yeah.
We have about 100 clients that are scattered throughout the continent, including Canada, all of which, run an excellent business from top to bottom, and it's about safety, security, and most importantly, it's the most legally compliant technology and legally compliant business model.
So, Bruce, are you supplying the machines, or are you supplying the product?
We do not supply any product. We do not make any revenues on the sale of the medicine. We are, if you go to kindclinics.com.
KIND, yep.
Yeah, KIND Clinics, CLINICS.com, you will be able to see everything that we do. We are essentially the largest and most experienced medical marijuana consultants in the industry. We help people, we help patients, we help people, we help the government, we help anybody who wants to be involved in the industry make the most tightest, securest possible industry we can. And that's the goal in Connecticut. For people that want to get into the industry in terms of dispensary, in terms of operating dispensaries and getting in and becoming producers, we help them as well. We take them from soup to nuts.
So let me visualize this machine, this dispensing machine, will be at the pharmacy behind the other side. The pharmacist will be accessing it.
Correct.
And so how many people do you think will be eligible in Connecticut? Are you able to get that kind of information?
Yes. Based on the conditions, the medical conditions that are passed in the law, approximately 10 to 11% of the entire population of the U.S. Is afflicted with those conditions. So you're looking roughly 300 to 350,000 Connecticut residents will be eligible for this medicine.
Holy smokes! And
now, that doesn't mean that they will all use it.
Of course not. No. I think a small. For example, what percentage in California actually do use it? Do you think?
Approximately, as it ranges somewhere between 4.2 and 4.9% of the entire population.
Somebody was telling me today that in California you can get an ounce of marijuana through the dispensing machines.
Yes, yes, you can, because it all really depends upon limits in each state. For example, Arizona, that was passed. Your allowable limits are 2.5 ounces every 2 weeks.
And so it all depends on the regulations of the state. So it's pretty open in California.
Well,
if I can use that term.
In many states, yes, I would agree that California is not as well regulated, or will not be as well regulated as Connecticut will be. In terms of the technology that we have, in terms of the business.
Hey, Bruce, can I put? I know you got to catch up. Can I put you on? Okay, let me put you on hold. Okay, I got to go. Traffic rules around here.
Sure.
All right, poor Bruce is he's waiting in the airport right now. All right, 428, Mr. Mark Christopher. How are we looking out there, buddy?
Hi, thank you very much. 84 East.